Welcome to the Mark and Mirror Show. We're live here in Salisbury, Maryland.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see, we got the basketball gym in the background, so you know what that means. It must be Final Four time.
March Madness.
So what's happening? Syracuse pulled off the big.
Wait, listen.
Syracuse pulls off the big comeback against Virginia. What you think about that?
Virginia had the game, man. Like, I can't believe they let them come back up 16 late in the game. Like, London was hitting threes like it was nothing in the first half of the game.
I keep on falling.
And they just looked like they were balling. They were just taking advantage of every opportunity they had against Syracuse. And like I am upset, you know. I feel like they clearly choked, you know.
One of the biggest choke jobs I've seen in a while.
I mean,
college basketball.
people have been choking all over the March Madness.
Northern Iowa choked.
Like I couldn't believe it, honestly. Like,
so Syracuse outscored Virginia by 20 points in the second half, 47-27. So I mean, it's just, you know, Syracuse switched it up, went to the press defense out of their zone, you know, out of what they normally do. And Virginia was shook and just wasn't ready to adapt. I mean, I think it's coaching.
Definitely coaching. Syracuse coach is hands down one of the greatest coaches in college basketball. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's talking about. So.
And Virginia's coach, you got some work to do.
Definitely got a lot of work to do because Villanova defeats Kansas. Villanova is playing great basketball. They know how to rebound. They know how to shoot the basketball. They're playing amazing right now. You know, their guards are playing great.
Yeah, it's a team game for Villanova. 4 out of their 5 starters scored in double digits against Kansas, and they just look good. They look like a great team. Just a great team. Jay Wright has done a great job coaching those kids, and you know they're here for a reason.
And people sleep on Nova. Like, Nova is a good program. You know,
I guess it's because they don't have a big star.
Right. But I mean, I feel like for some people, it took Nova to beat Kansas for them to start actually looking at Nova like, wow, they're a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Oklahoma brings down Oregon. Buddy Hield scores 37 points and just tears the Oregon defense up with his shooting. 8 threes. What you think about Oklahoma's winning?
Overall, Buddy was Buddy. You know how great he is. You know how much work he puts in and game out. You know what I'm saying? All around, the guards played amazing. Had help from everybody. You know, but Buddy took over as usual. You know, he did what Buddy does. North Carolina takes down Notre Dame.
Big win for North Carolina, the 1 seed, the overwhelming favorite. They're playing some great basketball right now.
Honestly, I mean, you know, North Carolina is always playing great basketball. You know, Marcus Page is balling.
Yeah.
You know, the guards are playing great. North Carolina is doing what North Carolina does. I don't like them because everybody loves North Carolina. Everybody is always talking about North Carolina this, North Carolina. I just don't like them because I feel like everybody just either hops on them or just says, oh, North Carolina's in the Final Four, as always. Oh, let me pick them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I know the real North Carolina fans out there. I know you guys. I have friends that are North Carolina fans. But I feel like, you know,
it's that baby blue does something to people, I guess.
So now we're out and about asking people their opinions on the tournament. It's a beautiful day out here, a little windy.
It's breezy this time, definitely.
It's definitely breezy this time. What up, nigga?
Good, Jalil. You know what I'm saying? The Mark and Mirror Show, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm looking at some.
Let's get these questions going. Let's go.
That's recording.
You got it. You're going to be fine, bro. You're gonna be...
Put your phone away, bro.
Yeah, come on, get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
But I didn't even tell you.
He's going to tell me what these are. It's easy, bro. It's literally like, what's your name?
Aren't you an expert?
I mean, clearly I'm great, but I mean,
shit it matter, bro. What do you think about the NCAA tournament so far?
oh, it's been great. You know, my favorite team is the Panthers, so like North Carolina being in the thing is great, man. The state is doing well.
All right, bro.
All right,
All right, yo. What's your thoughts on the tournament so far?
greatest tournament I've seen in my history. Well, second greatest besides when Duke wins, but greatest overall. The excitement is there, for sure. We got great finishes, we got it all, so I'm loving it.
So what's your thoughts on the NCAA tournament so far?
I think it's okay. A few upsets in the beginning,
Okay.
but it should be a good Final Four.
So what do you think about the tournament so far?
Just happy I didn't make the bracket. Too many upsets, man. But then after the upset, the team usually end up losing, bro.
What are your thoughts on the tournament so far? Hold on.
I got bronchitis.
So what are your thoughts on the tournament so far?
It's been great. Plenty of upsets, plenty of big shots, plenty of wins. It's been good so far. I like it.
So what's your thoughts on the tournament so far?
Tournament so far. I feel like it's panned out pretty well for my bracket.
What are your thoughts on the tournament so far?
I think, is it Buddy Hield for Oklahoma?
Yeah.
I think he's killing it. I hope he makes it all the way, wins it all, man. Oklahoma's taking the title.
My favorite out of the tournament is probably North Carolina.
All right, so who do you think is going to win the tournament?
Syracuse. Was that not a good Was that not a good answer?
You got taking the title, man.
Oklahoma, man, ride with Buddy.
Why do you think Syracuse is going to win?
Because Malachi Richardson is a great player.
Boom. Who do you think is going to win the tournament?
North Carolina.
Why do you think that?
Because they're nice.
So who do you have taking the tournament?
North Carolina, really. I mean, yeah. Buddy Hield, he's a scrub, you know. North Carolina's definitely going all the way.
No? But Buddy Hield?
Buddy Hield.
That's one man.
That's that man.
He's that man.
So not even Oklahoma, but Buddy Hield versus.
Buddy Hield versus the Tar Heels, and he stands no chance. Thank you. Quote me on that.
So do you have Syracuse taking the title?
No, I don't. I want them to get there. I don't think they're going to pull it off, though. I think UNC got too much firepower.
Oh, wow.
So you don't think Syracuse has a chance against y'all?
No, shit shouldn't be here, honestly. They shouldn't be here.
How about you?
Villanova.
I want to give a salute to Malachi Richardson. He's a baller. The kid can play.
Killed it.
You know what I'm
Killed
saying?
it.
Like the
Killed it.
whole tournament, I've been watching this kid play. And, I don't hate Syracuse, but I have a lot of friends that like Syracuse, so I'm going to root against Syracuse. But I'm not going to root against Malachi Richardson.
No,
He is
gotta
a
believe in
baller.
him. Gotta believe in him.
He makes plays. He's a freshman. I'm not going to go ahead and say he's ready for the NBA draft, but if he wanted to declare early,
He could score in the NBA.
He can
next year
score.
if he wanted to.
he can score. He can score.
He can score.
He just
He can score.
Great player, man.
21 of his points came in the second half. So I mean,
The kid's unorthodox. I mean, you saw it.
yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't think, Syracuse was going to make it into the tournament this year. And now look at them, they're in the Final Four, and Malachi Richardson is playing better than some of the seniors on this team. You know what I'm saying? He's outscoring seniors and players that have been there for years. So definitely salute, again, Malachi Richardson.
I want to give a salute to Bryce Johnson from North Carolina. I mean, this dude killed it against Notre Dame. He dominated from the paint. He dominated from the post. He dominated with his jump shooting. I mean, this dude can do it all. He's athletic. He blocks a lot of shots. Bryce Johnson is averaging 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks in this tournament. I mean, he's taking over. If North Carolina wins, he will be the most outstanding player of the tournament. And right now he's leading them to the championship. So, salute Bryce. The first matchup, we got Syracuse against North Carolina. Where do you see that going?
It's going to be a dogfight, for sure. I definitely want Syracuse to come out on top. They're going to have their hands full with North Carolina, though, I'm not going to lie. But I feel as though North Carolina is going to try to prepare the best way possible. These are two great coaches, you know what I'm saying? Two great teams. A lot's going to rest on what Malachi Richardson is going to bring to this game as well, but also the play from the rest of his teammates. But overall, I think the final outcome of the game, I feel like Syracuse will definitely take this one and be in the big dance.
Okay. Syracuse and North Carolina are in the same conference, the ACC, so they played twice already. North Carolina taking both games, and I don't see this one going any differently. Syracuse has had a great run. They've been playing lights out. I think North Carolina is just an unstoppable force that they're running up in. But I just think North Carolina is a force that they're not going to be able to slow down. Just a little bit too much of Bryce Johnson, too much Marcus Page, and it's going to be a rough day for Syracuse.
Second matchup on Saturday is Villanova versus Oklahoma. Who do you favor in that game?
Man, I think I'm going to have to go with Villanova. I think they play great team basketball, and I think one star like Buddy Hield, who isn't a great passer, isn't a great ball handler. I think if Villanova gets up on him and makes him, get his teammates involved, he may struggle. He may get absent in the game. It's easier said than done, of course, because Buddy Hield can score points. But I think a team defensive game for Villanova can get them to slow it down. They got to make shots. What do you think?
I definitely agree with you. Can't get it done with one player, especially not this far along in the tournament. I feel as though if you disrupt the play of Buddy Hield, Oklahoma will crumble. And there was a game this season where we saw Oklahoma crumble when they did lose before the tournament. And, they just played out of character. Dudes were kicking balls, getting ejected, you know what I'm saying? Getting technical fouls here and there just because they were losing. So kicking and screaming like little kids once you get stopped is not going to win you a championship, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to bring you a title. So I definitely think Villanova is going to take this.
In the championship, in my eyes, I'll see North Carolina against Villanova. And again, I think North Carolina is just so much of a force, so many weapons to put the ball in the hoop. I think North Carolina is going to take it and be the champions this year. What do you think?
Well, I have Nova versus Syracuse in my championship game. If North Carolina does make it, I do not want to see them win, honestly. I hate North Carolina, but Syracuse and Nova is my prediction, and I think Nova's going to take the whole thing. They're going to take over, they're going to do what they have to do, and they're going to get the job done.
Thanks for joining us for another episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it.